Bengals sideline. That's head coach Zach Taylor. His side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. That is punter Mitch Wisnowski to get this one started. And through the rain, here we go in Denver. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. That was 29, by the way. And he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Nix now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Nix to throw again. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. That one's complete over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing here, Nix. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. 7,
Bengals nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Juke the defender by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Gun. Stop. Ready.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Again, it's Burrow. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be set up with third and only one. Now Nix. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here's second and 7. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Nix on third down. Brought in right side. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll throw again. Nix. He lofts it deep left. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Again on second and 10, Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On third down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Secures this at the 17. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun here. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Once more, it's Nix. And finds his man, Ingram. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he goes down at the 10-yard line. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in this sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get back to 5 yards. Throw on third down. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Definitely a rare moment we just witnessed here, Brock. That is their second safety of this game. This defense is showing out.
Capitalizing on any and every opportunity they get. I'll tell you what, a lot of crazy things enter my mind during a football game, watching and analyzing, but two safeties, never seen it coming. You ever been in a game with two safeties, Kate?
No, I was ripping through the memory bank too, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, kudos to this defense to make it happen not once, but twice.
The Broncos offense all set to go. They've got some distance ahead of them, starting deep in their own territory after that free kick. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's from the gun on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Barringer to do the honors again. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Big 13! Big 13!
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Bengals facing a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Nix with it on first. Screen here for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down. Nix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Here's Nix to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Trying to work quickly now.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Nix to
line.
throw again. That's caught by Williams. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing here, Nix. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll throw again. Nix. Hits him on the in route. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with
Our
Scott
trip
Hansen.
around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's Breece Hall. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Jets give Aaron Glenn his first NFL head coaching victory as they get the job done here. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And he was a top 10 rusher from a year ago, Josh Jacobs. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burrow. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a give to Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. DJ Chark there for the catch. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the 1st down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Burrow from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Dax Hill up for the stop.
brings up second.
Last
and
run got him
7.
3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nix from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's 2nd down coming up. Burrow to the air now. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up second
Here we go.
at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Chase. It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals 1st down.
To throw again, it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Can.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. To the left side, and Gesicki has it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Brown on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Even if it doesn't get the 1st down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and they netted a solid gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot, and the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Burrow trying on fourth down. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 7.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scotts. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession.
At their own 24-yard line.
They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. So this drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Here's Williams to start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
16 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
And the Bengals 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Here we go. Can.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Burrow setting to throw. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, here's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 32. Complete. It's Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
A run with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up second down. Nix from the gun. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run. This is Williams. Broke through the tackle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Another run for Williams. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos jump in front late. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Here we go. 180.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Now the throw. He's got Gesicki. rookie, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play.
11 coming.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First down, Bengals.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it.
On one, ready?
35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80, the hot.
They look to throw it. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled for no gain. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Gain of 14. And the Bengals first down.
And that spike freezes time. 16 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow from the gun. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's caught, Chase has it. And they bring him down with no time remaining. So they tried for that tying score, but come up short. This game's over. So it's a win for the Broncos. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew.